Today is Earth Day, a movement to help raise awareness for protecting our environment. And this year's theme is centered around cutting the amount of plastic we produce by more than 50% by 2040. And this morning, Utahns are actually helping move towards that goal. So ABC4's Matt Fonts, he joins us live to explain how exactly they're doing that. First, for anyone who doesn't know, Matt is joining our team. We are so happy to have you, and I see you have a shovel. What are you doing, Matt?
Listen, Jillian, on my first morning, go figure, they're putting me to work. How about that? But it's Earth Day, right, Amy? This is Amy May. We talked to her a little bit earlier on this morning. She's with Tree Utah, the organization that's hosting the event out here this morning. They're going to be planting how many trees, Amy?
280 trees today.
280 trees here at the regional sports complex, correct?
It's an all-time record for Tree Utah, and we're partnering with Salt Lake City Public Lands. The mayor will be here later on. We're really excited to be a part of such a huge project that'll have an amazing impact here.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome out here. Now, we've got to waste no time. Amy wants me to plant this tree here behind me. I got to do my part here on Earth Day, of course. So, Amy, you're going to play the role of reporter. I'm going to hand you the mic so I can get down and dirty here with this tree. So,
wonderful.
We already started shoveling the hole just a little bit, right, Amy?
That's right.
Tell them a little bit about what people are going to be doing here today, which is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so Tree Utah will bring all of the tools and gloves and things that you need to be able to have a great time planting trees. We're digging out these holes. There's just rows and rows of trees and holes ready to go here thanks to Salt Lake City Public Lands. They placed everything beautifully, and so we're going to get this ready to go. And how does that feel?
It feels good. It feels good. Look at Amy playing the role of reporter. Okay, so I think we've got a big enough hole here, right, Amy?
That's looking great. And one of the things you always want to watch out with trees is not planting them too deep. It tends to be the #1 issue we see with trees. People put them down really deep like they do their tomatoes or other garden plants. You want to make sure that trees are up high. They need to be able to spread out their roots, and they get planted too deep and then the roots girdle and they don't succeed. So
good to know.
I think
this is what type of tree here, Amy?
It's a Japanese Zelkova, which is a great street tree, really hardy, salt tolerant. It's going to do great here. So.
Okay, Amy, so I'm going to take this tree here and I'm going to put it into the ground so I can officially say I planted a tree here on Earth Day and I did something good for the environment. While I do that, I want to ask you real quick too, Arbor Day is big around Earth Day as well. It usually follows, it's the last Friday of every April, you said?
Right. Yep.
Okay, and so Arbor Day is a day to plant trees. You guys are doing it a little bit earlier though. Was there anything behind that, or we thought why not do it early? It's Earth Day.
I mean, we consider this Earth Month, and we kind of always say Earth Day every day at Tree Utah because we plant trees year round, and this is a great opportunity to have kind of a whole week of plantings. We'll be out every day with different groups and schools and opportunities like this.
You didn't tell me I was going to be lifting something like 200
I know,
pounds.
it's over 100 pounds, yep. Roll, there you go. There you go. All right, and you want to situate it so that it's straight up and down.
I'm doing
That's
terrible.
Awesome. Awesome. You're doing great.
It looks good, right?
It looks good.
Okay,
it looks good.
So then following this, we would take the dirt, just fill it back over on top. Would we water it or anything like that, or it's pretty much good to go?
A little more than we already did, because breaking up the root ball, kind of waking up the roots, is really important in this process. And we're going to make sure we get down to the root flare.
Okay.
In the soil, just here, we're going to pull this back a little bit, just so that the tree really is going to be able to thrive and is
okay, cool.
Expose that root flare.
Well, we're going to be able to talk more about this in our next hour coming up. We're going to be out here all morning long. Jillian, I got to send it back to you in the studio. I also have to say here, if you noticed from what Wes was capturing, it probably was not the best day to wear white shoes.
But
Amy said
to say that. Like, really? You got to wear the white ones.
You'll just always remember.
Right. Amy said it's a great way to remember the day and show that I put in some hard work. So maybe after this, I go to the grocery store or something and be like, hey,
it's legit.
I was out there in the dirt for Earth Day, right? Thank you, Amy. We'll talk to you a little bit later on.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jillian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Matt. Time now is 6:38. Still ahead for